Welcome back, everyone. Tonight we're going to do something different again, something completely different to what I normally do. Playing an MMO that's been around for a long while now, but we all love it and we all know it. This is the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, what I'm going to do this evening is I'm going to do what we call a delve. Okay, and this delve here, which is basically like if you're a role player or a D&D player, you'll know what I'm talking about. What I'm about to do is basically what we call a dungeon crawl, and this dungeon or this delve is called the Mines of Khuras, and it's on the coastline of Glenumbra, where I think it's a region called High Rock in Glenumbra. Now, this mine was abandoned years and years ago, apparently, according to the lore of the game, and it was used to mine crystals and precious ore. But since its abandonment years ago, and no one really knows how long ago it was abandoned, it's been taken over by all sorts, from cults to monsters to horrific creatures. And bandits, of course. We can't leave the bandits out, can we? Now, let's do this, guys. Let's just see what we find. The idea of this is just a straightforward dungeon crawl to see what loot's in here and how much money we can find, okay? Let's see. So we get a short preview, like a painting of what we can expect. Now, I'm getting this old hag who keeps following me, and I've no idea why. No, of course I know why. It's the witch mother herself, Olive, or whatever her name is. You could at least face me. Hello?
The death you've caused lingers about you. What a pleasant scent. But last year's harvest won't feed this year's brood. I'll need something fresh to bestow my boon.
Will you now? Okay, so basically this is the witch festival event or something. It's where you blow a horn or some sort of trinket that she gives you, and basically you can summon her whenever you like to start the quest. And basically this event quest lasts for several days this week and gives you certain rewards, house decorations, double or triple XP, I think. Okay.
A witch mother's brew to heighten the reek of death, all for a handful of reagents. A pumpkin to serve as a base, guts torn from squealing critters to add body.
Sounds lovely. So you want a pumpkin and some guts. Anything else?
Tamriel is littered with dangerous delves. The strongest creatures within are the wheat amidst the chaff. Harvest them. Their essence will linger about you and add just the right flavor to my brew.
Well, it looks like I'm in the right place then. I'm glad you mentioned doing delves, because I'm in one. So I'll see what I can find for you. Alright, I'll bring you your reagents, whatever you require, witch mother. Away with you, old hag, with a stick that's far too big. Be off. Right, okay, let's get this done. I have to say, I will be doing more videos like this on the channel. I just had a thought today. You know, I don't know, struggling to think of what to say now, but no. I put lots of ESO on the channel from the Xbox One version, but I thought, why not do the proper version, the PC? Why not? Now, I'll try and hit the keys softly so the mic doesn't pick it up. I will do my best. Okay, so what have we got? Some fleshfly lava. That's used in alchemy. So at the moment I'm using, I'm a warden class, and I'm using sword and shield. So what I'll do is I'll switch to my dual wield. That's it. Because on this ability, this what do you call it? Part of my class, profession or specialisation. Yeah, I've got lots of healing. So it's probably best to be on that specialisation in my class. Because if I get into serious trouble, oh, like this, I can heal. There you go. It's best if you're a solo player to have plenty of healing effects, or, I mean, I know I'm wearing plenty of heavy armour, but it's best to have lots of healing spells. And in this game also, I love the way you can, if they're doing like a spell or charging up a heavy attack, I love the way you can actually put up your defences like this, and you get a shield hologram. And then if you press the left mouse button while you're doing the shield like this, you can actually interrupt them. I mean, if you've been playing this game for a long while, any of you, you'll already know this anyway. You'll be surprised how many people haven't played this game before. So I'll switch back to sword and shield. I'll switch back to sword and shield. Try saying that when you're drunk. I will switch back to sword and shield because there's more combat abilities. Makes it look a bit more convincing than me casting some sort of sacred grove around me to heal me. And that's about all I can do. But what I can do is be very cunning. What is it? And just cast some healing effects, then switch back to my main combat focus and do the combat abilities.
Burn! Go round!
So yeah, I mean, this is just basically a, I don't know, general gameplay video. They're not going to kill me. You are not killing me.
Light it!
Right, that's a really powerful healing spell. I'll have to use that one, I think.
Go round! Torch it!
So as long as I keep using my healing spell, I should be able to just ward off all their attacks and stand my ground. So I know I don't need to use the hickory staff, but I can break it down into wood because I have got a wizard and other characters on my account that do need woodworking. Oh, right, let's cast that, and then that'll protect me for a little while I'm doing the other fighting abilities.
I owe you my life.
So there is fishing in the game, so if you get insect parts or rat guts or anything else, do remember to loot them. This zombie just puked all up all over me. Lovely. I've got to say, I'm not used to using like the keyboard so much while the mic's sat in front of it, so I'm having to just get used to this for a while. More fish fly larvae, or whatever it's called. So if I come across the boss in here, then if I kill him, he should drop... nice bow there. He should drop a trophy that I can then give back to the Witch Mother, I think. I'm healing myself against the fire now. So yeah, this is a cool little dungeon actually. Oh. So yeah, you hold Q down and that gives you the radial menu. It's a bit like a console sort of radial menu. Don't need to really use that. Ah, so we've got some more players coming to help me. That's rather helpful. More fleshfly larvae. So we've picked up a group, but we're not grouped with them. 5 gold there. So what I think I'll probably do is, thinking about further videos like this, what I'll probably do in Elder Scrolls Online is every now and then I'll pick a delve that I want to do and I'll just record it and put it on the channel so you can watch it. Because I know like this game is as old as the hills, but it's always interesting to watch somebody else do a dungeon and see how they get on. That's what I think anyway. I don't know about yourself.
Healer!
Because also the bosses, if there are, like... Right, so we've completed the Mines of Khuras. Did I get the loot? No, I didn't. I got the achievement though, so that's cool. So that goes into my collections. And if you get so many collections in like a category, you get a reward, which basically is part of the tailoring dye system where you can dye your armor or your clothes. So the more achievements you get, the more rewards you get, sorry, the more variety of dye you can dye your armor or clothes. Again, I apologise if you can hear some key clicks here and there. It's just that the keyboard is near the microphone. I mean, it's got like noise cancellation, but it doesn't seem to cancel out like sharp noises or anything. One day I'll get a 200 quid mic and a stat, you know, like a harness for it or something like they say. But I don't know. Again, like I said in another video recently, I'm just one of these guys at this stage who thinking I am not spending that kind of money when this mic is quite good enough, thank you. You know, that's for further down the line. Not that I'm saying that I champion people making crap content. No, I'm not saying that at all. I guess what I'm trying to say is that at this sort of stage of the channel's life, here we are. It's not really worth spending that kind of silly money on a microphone. When this one, right, cost me about 25 to 30 quid and is quite decent enough. I have no complaints at all. Right, okay, so what I'll do, I'm going to kill this elite here. I'll put the... Hello? Right.
Move now!
I'll put my little garden down, or forest down, so it heals me. So she's healing him. So I need to distract her a bit. Oh. So I've used my special potion. And it's a heal over time potion. I'm hoping that I can get rid of her quickly because she keeps healing him. I mean, my healing abilities are more than powerful enough to mitigate their damage. What's he doing? You're supposed to be attacking. There we go. So I'll kill her lackey. So these are the Bloodthorn cultists, and they're quite prominent in Glenumbra. The Bloodthorn cultists are basically a cult that are trying to, I don't know, they believe in raising the dead. they're working for the Daedra, I think. So we've got 2 event tickets. A ticket used to purchase rare goods from the Impresario event merchant. 27 gold. Wow. What have we got here? Dremora Plunder Skull. Delve. Character bind on pickup. Event container. This Dremora Skull bucket contains some of the secrets of the Dremora crafting motif, as well as items of sinister interest to witches and warlocks. It can be earned only once a day. Okay, so that's a special item there. Soul Gem, yep, you can revive yourself with those, or charge your enchanted weapons. Wolf Hide, yeah, okay. Health Potion, yeah. Oh, that's a nice mask. Essence of Death. A trophy from a powerful creature in a dangerous delve. One of the Witch Mother's reagents, so that's what I'm looking for. Right, I'd better take all this. Now, I'll help these guys out to... oh, so I press exit. Helps me do their special ability. Plunder Skull Enthusiast. Achievement, okay. So, yeah, I think they've already killed her. Right. So let's press on. So we've got what the Witch Mother asked for. So we've got like a shield bash ability. Of course, I mean, as you use your abilities in the game, you level up in those abilities because they have ranks. I think it's rank 1 to 5 of each ability. Defensive posture can now be morphed. Right, okay, so what we'll do is go into the skills. Well, I've got 1 skill point left. Wow. Okay. So it said defensive posture. Where's that? Class. No, it's not that. It's one-handed shield. That's it. Defensive posture. While slotted, you reduce the cost of block and increase the amount of damage you can block. Projectiles that are absorbed by the damage shield heal you rather than reflect. Okay. So what that means is, if I'm like that and somebody is throwing projectiles or arrows at me, for every point of damage that I'm mitigating, that heals me. So if I mitigate, say, 35 to 50 damage, it will heal me that amount. Okay, so that's that stance activated, but there's nobody throwing stuff at me. Now, when you get the red stuff on the floor, the highlighted stuff, that means that they're charging an attack, but it gives you an opportunity to move. If you choose not to move, that's your problem. Right, so she's throwing projectiles at me, so what I need to do is go into that stance again and put my shield up. And so as she throws knives at me, if she does, it will heal me. So she's a Bloodthorn, that's a Bloodthorn zombie. She's raised the dead, and she's got like a thrall, a helper. $16 gold, nice. Oh, right. What's in the sacks? Rose? So, what you normally find in barrels and sacks like this is cooking ingredients. Like I said, 90% of you that will watch this video over the months or years have already played this game, so yeah. You think, why I'm explaining this? But there are the odd people out there still who haven't played it before. So you have to think about the minority as well as the minority as well as the majority. You have to try to reach out to these people that haven't played this before. So always drop a few hints and tips in the video. Even if you think, oh, it's just not going to be listened to, it's completely useless. No, it's not. far from it. Because there's people that are used to playing this that have probably forgotten that. So we picked up a piece of armour. So what have we got? We got Dwarven Pauldron. Armour 2117 and it's level 38. And what level am I? 38. So it gives you a comparison, equipped and non-equipped. Well, yeah, I'm not going to equip it because it's just so low. 2117 to 2173. I mean, it's just seriously just not worth it. And I've already got 260 maximum health added on the pauldrons I've got because all the armor I'm wearing is enchanted. But the good thing about these delves is there's no right or wrong way to do them. There's no actual right or wrong route. You can just run around them wherever you want to go and just kill at will. Kill at will. I like that. It's like Kill Bill, but not. So, yeah, you can go around emptying all the containers and harvesting. You can group up with people. You can just sit there and wait for the boss to respawn. You can do what you like. And that's what the delves are put in the game for. It's for the role players, RPGers, that love doing dungeon crawling. And that's all they love doing. Right, so I spy something in the background. That ray of light comes from the ceiling. Very, very important. It is a soul gem shard. And if you collect the soul gem, if you collect enough of them, they create a complete soul gem. Sky shard. Sorry, not soul gem. What am I talking about? Please forgive me, everyone. A sky shard. The sky shards are basically from where are they from? They're from up high. ESO's version of heaven, I suppose. And what they do is they give you a skill point if you collect 3 of them. So he's throwing projectiles at me. So, yeah, I just thought I'd use that skill I told you about earlier where it mitigates the projectile damage and converts it to health. Oh. Right, okay, so we've got an average glyph of reduced spell cost. So that goes on, what is it, jewellery. Yeah, reduce magic cost of spells by 154. So that's useful. And what we can do, we looted some poison. So if we go to the consumables section, we've got cloudy hindering poison, was that 4? So it's level 34. So it applies hindrance to your target, reducing movement speed by 40% for 3 seconds. So let's do that. So if we go on to the dual wielding, they're now poisoned. Look, you see the blades glowing. So let's collect the sky shard. So I've got pieces collected, 2 of 3. I need 1 more for 1 skill point. There won't be any more sky shards in here. Well, that was the one and only, sky shard that was in here that I've just collected.
I can't believe it.
Oh, she's a civilian. I was just about to kill her. Oops. That's not good. Ah, now we have a chest. This is always good fun. Now you have the lock-picking mini-game. Now in this, you have to literally hold down the left mouse button until the plunger falls, and it falls to a point where you think, right, that isn't going to fall anymore because it's starting to hit a buffer, and you have to release it when you think it should be released. So it's kind of like a guessing game. Dwarven Mace of Frost. Now that's pretty good. That's what is that? Uncommon or rare? I think it's uncommon. It's green. So that's better damage than what one of the single-handed weapons that I've got. So what I'm going to do is equip that. Go to weapons. Okay, so 1029 frost damage. Decisive. When you gain ultimate, you have a 21.2% chance to gain one additional ultimate. Now, the best thing about these rare or legendary weapons is that they have enchantments built into them before you even equip them. Okay, so obviously it has a frost damage enchantment, but it has an extra enchantment called Decisive. So let's put it there. Okay, now that will remain poisoned. Now you notice that the Decisive ultimate enchantment, you know, the attachment, weapon attachment, the bonus has overridden. It's overridden the poison, which I'm not really bothered about. I'm not a thief, so I don't normally poison my weapons on this character. Even though the weapon is still glowing green. What's she done? Just there. I'm unfortunately hitting a couple of keys that I probably shouldn't hit here and there because my hand's having to reach right across the desk to get to the keyboard. Oh dear. But I'm quite enjoying this actually. It's just like a very casual dungeon delve of me explaining elements of the game while I'm fighting away and explaining about certain skills and seeing what loot I get, and then it gives me an opportunity to, you know, show you the loot and explain a bit about it.
I'm free, thanks to you.
Oh, they're players. More players. There's an average glyph of health. Adds up to 734 maximum health, and it's a minimum level 35, so I can use it. Now, as a lot of my gear, as you can see, is either resistances or health, what I'm going to do, I think I am in health, stamina, armor value. I'm going to put health on the helmet. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So that's 734 points of maximum health, which I think was more than the previous enchantment. Shall we put stamina? Yeah, let's go for stamina over block rating on the gauntlet. God, I love all this role-playing game stuff. I really do. I've always loved this these sorts of games because they're so deep, they're so involved, so engrossing. I know a lot of people, you know, just think, "Oh, you complete nerd," but I don't mind being a nerd. I don't mind.
I could use a break.
There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. If we hadn't have had nerds, then we wouldn't have Microsoft or Apple. We wouldn't have computers. We wouldn't have video games. We wouldn't have tablets and devices. So nerds, you know, they triumphed. There is actually a documentary that you can watch on YouTube called Triumph of the Nerds. I suggest you watch it. It's quite interesting. So I'm surrounded here. No, I'm not. There's only two of them. That's a worker. Now, I think they're slaves or something. I don't think I've actually got any crowd control abilities where you can hit more than one person at once. Oh, that was nice, yeah. I like that shield ability, where it just completely knocks her to the floor. Uses a lot of stamina, though. So if you do get it, do be mindful of that. Use it sparingly. Right, what have we got here?
I was done for.
So I've just rescued that civilian, okay. Heavy Wood Elf Sabatons for the feet. Okay. So that's 2,284 against her now. That's not as good as the stuff I've got. Now it's rather interesting, isn't it? How they're both heavy armour for the feet. You've got Dwarven Sabatons and Sabatons of the Weird Tree. But my armour is 2,433 against 2,285, but it's both the same level. How can that be? I mean, hang on a minute. Yeah, the reinforced enchantment I've got, or the bonus on it, increases the armor's value by 12%. Okay. Okay. Well, I still will loot it because I can break it down.
Burn it!
Or maybe give the armor to another one of my heavy armor wearing classes. I mean, you literally smash him in the face with a shield. He looks utterly confused while I'm stabbing him. Nothing? They didn't drop any loot. Oh, lovely. That's really helpful of them. Just fleshfly larvae and crawlers on the zombie. Well, what else did you expect? Somebody's been underground for years. All manner of creepy crawlies going through him. Ugh. Which is why it kind of makes me think, do I really want to be buried? I'd rather be cremated. It's far cleaner. It's all personal choice. That ability seriously knocks them down but uses up most of your stamina. So if you're going to use that ability a lot, then I suggest you have armour that's enchanted or... yeah, that's enchanted with lots and lots of stamina. Now, because I've joined the Fighters Guild, if I kill Dremora or Undead, if I kill monsters of any kind, I get what we call Fighters Guild XP. And the more Fighters Guild XP you get... Why am I shooting a slave? I'm killing a slave. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I digress. Where was I? Explaining about Fighters Guild. The more monsters, skeletons, or Dremora you kill, the more Fighters Guild points towards the Fighters Guild rank you get. And as you rank up from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, you get better Fighters Guild rewards. Because there is the Fighters Guild in every major city or town, and they have vendors in them. Right, well I think I will leave this video there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and please leave a like on the video and a comment and subscribe to the channel to get more content like this that's on the way. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.